I'm vexed though. My work bae's leaving this week, fam.
I don't see. I can see that. Like, I can see that they're a beautiful girl, but at the same time, I look at them as a pound sign.
They're trying to say that they want to teach masturbation in schools now. That it's normal to feel like that.
It's crazy, man. Your child, for example, decides to go down a road that you told them, listen, don't go down.
Yeah, you see when you're there.
Don't go over there and play with the
100%.
bad boys. You want to play with the bad boys day and night.
Yeah.
Then when it comes to now, for example,
there's bad boy decisions you have to make. There's bad boy consequences.
And then when it comes to the consequences now, you're running away and you're them same bad boys that you're claiming and running around with. Now all of a sudden you don't know them and it was them that did this and that. From that standpoint, I 100% agree with that. He does it. It's easy for him.
How do you think I'd be on Love Island?
It can go either two ways. It can go.
Man was shopping, innit? Like grocery shopping. I've always found it fun. But I deeped out, bro. I don't know how to grocery shop. I am the worst grocery shopper of all time.
Why are you still watching and you haven't subscribed yet? You're looking at us. You're hearing us. But you haven't subscribed yet. Make sure you click the link. Click the link? What am I talking about? Make sure you click the subscribe button in the bottom. It's going to be there. Like as well. Comment. And we'll bring up more content.
Lads, have a good one. Thank you.
Cheers, thank you.
But I look like a sergeant, fam.
Episode, what, in your black tank top?
Yeah, and then green. I think that one.
That's that. What's that material called? Is it corduroy?
Yeah.
Corduroy material.
Corduroy.
I like the material, man. It's nice material.
Yo, on a Sunday.
Episode 34.
34. Yeah, 34. 34.
Oh, it's right. Is it me or does it seem like we haven't recorded in a minute?
Because it's a Sunday, man.
Been like
It's a Sunday.
Since we recorded. Fine, I've settled back into London. It's been away. What's been going on?
9 to 5.
Same old shit. Same old shit.
Bro, you know what it is as well? Like, I've deep, like, man needs to work out more because sitting in an office desk, the belly's looking belly full, fam.
You see, why? I think your palm on your diet. I can even see your belly poking out.
No, the belly's not poking out. This is all the six pack, bro.
Your palm on your diet.
No, the palm on diet's working, but you know you be snacking during the 9 to 5, and them calories be building up.
I just drink water, drink my coffee, or mocha.
You drink coffee?
Mocha, not coffee.
Mocha.
I can't drink coffee. Mocha.
I didn't even touch that.
I kind of what do you call it? I kind of fast in a way sometimes. I have like my vitamin C tablet and water.
Yeah.
Drink that and then I'm good.
For the whole day?
No, not for the whole day.
To lunch?
Yeah, but my lunch is late though. My lunch is like
1:30. Same. I
Yours
always
is
pick the late lunch.
I start at 8.
Yeah, same. I start.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Don't you feel? But the only thing is, I'm strategic because the time I have my mochas, when you know when your belly starts, you get. Let's say for example, you get to like 11 o'clock, 12. Your belly starts rumbling and it's strong. It's a strong rumble.
Yeah.
So then that's when I have my mocha.
Yeah. No, I always pick the latest lunch because my head, I'm thinking when I come back, I've got less time to work.
Yeah, but the only thing is with me. Sometimes, for example, if I'm in the hospital when I'm in the hospital, then it's like I need to have it because I'm gonna finish at 4. When I'm in the clinic, I'm working with the clinic. That's when then, for example, I could have days whereby I start at 8, but I finish at 12 o'clock. So then I don't need to have lunch. I just literally as soon as I get home, that's when I eat.
So you're gonna munch, innit?
Yeah, so that's the wrong thing. Even though I'm supposedly working 9 to 5, my day varies. That's the only good thing about working in private.
Yeah, working, you're good still. Now, I'm in public sector, like government, so it's all crazy, like.
Yeah. I still deal with NHS patients, but those are the ones that like backlog.
Oh, okay.
But then, so it's both. It's private and then the backlog NHS patients that haven't had surgery.
I'm vexed though. My work bae's leaving this week, fam.
Your work bae is leaving?
Yeah, man. Just found out that on a company.
How long has you been your work bae for?
Company emails.
You just started this job, innit? Or this your job that you had before?
No comment.
Oh. I hear you on that. I can't ever. I think I said this before. I can't ever have a work bae.
It's just there like someone with boss convo with, but
I can't. I can't. Like, when it comes to like money or business, I'm too militant. I haven't got time for
That's
small
why I say
talk.
work,
I haven't got
babes.
time.
Nah, man.
No, cause that's too playing around. I can do kiki and joke,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm here to collect my bread. Let me leave, and then or if
Nah,
I'm doing,
but maybe it's your sector and your environment you're in.
bro, same thing. Nah, cause there's, for example, I remember one time, yeah, there was an individual that I was like, but then at the same time, I'm here to what? Even like same thing, like one of my man them, yeah, like for example, when I'm doing like personal shopping or reselling, and I get a clean girl that's messes my business page. My boy was like, I was showing him some of the girls that message my business page, right? These are just customers. Like even I don't even know these girls as well sometimes. Like he was like, Ben, like if I was in your position, I'm sorry, but I'd be moving to them. And I hear him.
Dumb.
I hear
that's
him.
Dumb, though.
No, but it's similar. It's a similar
way. Yeah, 100.
But I hear him. But at the same time, like I said, I'm militant. So as soon as I see, I don't
especially
see
on you, because yours is a lot more customer service kind of face. That you can't.
So my thing is, I don't see. I see that. Like I can see that they're a beautiful girl, but at the same time, I look at them as a pound sign. I don't look at them as a.
Look at them as pound sign.
Yeah, like I see pound sign. I don't see. The figure,
because that's how girls look at us. So this is time to flip it. But just before we start proper, a couple of RIPs I want to say to the migrants. You know.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man. You know, we don't realize how lucky we are today. I mean, today I was even praying in church. That's one of the prayers, like how God keeps us. But you know, we just wake up every day, go do what we want to do.
I'm telling you,
people are trying to fight to be in the position we're in, and we say we're struggling. You know, they died, you know, they left house, you know, being promised this, that. So, one of the peace. The submarine thing as well, I know, I see a lot of people talk about it, make jokes, but it's still sad. Like,
it's still sad.
Your mother lost her love of her life and the love which
children.
produced her life.
Yeah.
Like, you got to understand that the love of your life and the love which produced her life, that's two love of your life there, just gone, you know. So, the will to live, I'm praying for peace. I give her empathy. I'm just praying that, you know, God to give her the peace she needs just to get through this, to grieve. Also want to RIP to we didn't say the last episode, but I think it was kind of recent then. But DC Young Fly's baby mum.
Yeah.
You know,
shout
out him. He's dope, man. I'm watching a Netflix special. So it's sad to see you, man. Obviously everyone says it, but I appreciate your loved ones every day, especially when this comes out, when you see it. Go send a text. Go hug your mom, your dad, anyone around you, your friends. Let them know that you love them. I was recently at a party yesterday. You saw me.
Yeah.
And then obviously, shout out Rebecca, happy birthday. Talking about, you know, she turned 22, they were having speeches, and it was my turn, innit? One thing I said about her is that, one thing I rate about her behaviour is like, it's the consistency where she'll always show up for you, always make sure you're on your grind, you're doing what you need to do. And even when she's not feeling well, she'll make sure. She's the first person to tell me that, like, as a friend, like, I love you. But not like, I love you, bro, like, I love you.
Yeah.
And I felt kind of weird about it, because it's like, you know, like, yo, man, I don't hear that really, but it's like, and she was the one to get me to consistently say it back and express how I feel, even to my other friends, like, say you love them, bro. So it's like, yeah, man.
I hear you, that, especially on that as well, on that note as well. Because I remember, like, for example, like little moments, like, when me and the man, for example, on the yacht in Mexico.
100%.
We just, you know the moments you just soak up, because, like, we're our age, doing what we're doing, like, living life. Like, we don't take them moments for granted, because it's like, for example, there's people our age and even older that are struggling, and we're grateful enough to understand that we're able to even do the stuff that we're doing and be good in life as well. Because like as you said, like the migrants as well. Like, for example, I feel like we're. It sounds crazy. Some people might disagree, but we are actually privileged. Like, people, I don't think people understand.
Because that's going to be one of the topics. Yeah, keep on that privilege. Yeah.
Sometimes even me, I think about. I've said it. I think I've said it before, but I laugh because, like, for example, I've come back from holiday. I'm thinking, I need to go on another holiday. Like, I'm probably about to book my holiday. Probably by the time this comes out, I probably booked on the next place I'm going to. Like, that's privilege. That's privilege. Like, or for example, the shoes I'm wearing, or whatever, or the clothes I'm wearing that I could just buy or whatever. I'm just like, yo, and I'm cool, I'm good. Like, that's privilege. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, going on holiday is a luxury. Like, buying certain clothes is a luxury. Buying white Air Forces, you say
It's
is
not
it's not an essential.
It's not a necessity. That's what I
It's
keep
not a
trying to tell
necessity.
people. Yeah,
Obviously, we'll call it like essential, like
being
whatever.
able to have what you need, but being able to get what you want. Oh, that is a blessing.
All this stuff's a luxury. So yeah, we just gotta be grateful every day. So sometimes you just gotta stop and appreciate. Like, so as Steven said, appreciate your loved ones, but appreciate like just life in general and what you have, man.
100%. And talking about privilege, first topic, I was chatting to Ix, innit? I think he popped up on a story.
Uncle Ix.
We're gonna get back on soon because
we have to, man.
He got done dirty, but
because we need that video episode. Yeah, man.
But you see when they talk about that, we'll just talk about something. I feel like you would agree with this, innit? I was like, bro, obviously I don't want to keep banging on about it, but we're here millennials to speak the right things, or we don't speak about. But I'm sad of the times we're living in. I feel like the black society right now, we're failing as a community, bro. I genuinely feel that, but like it's not a blanket statement. But where I say we're failing is in terms of getting the next generation prepped up, because like I even wrote this down.
Who's the next generation? Us?
No, it's not us no more, bro.
It is still us.
It's still us, but I'm saying the people below us.
We forget how young we are.
We're young, bro. But what I'm saying is,
we just move different.
We move different, but we still need to implement, bro. Like I said to you, being the oldest and just being anywhere you are, there's still people looking up to you don't even know.
Yeah, I hear that, but I feel like our generation, like for example, like we're still up and coming.
We are.
It's just the way we move and the way we carry ourselves. We think we're
here. We're here. We try to understand
because of the stuff that we see. Like for example, we're seeing them. As I mentioned before, we're seeing people our age and even a bit younger making crazy amounts of money, which has never been done before. Or, for example, the older generation, we're seeing money that they've never seen in their lifetime. Do you get what I'm saying? So, just because we see that doesn't mean that we're not up and coming. We're still up and coming. Like we're up next. We're not here yet.
We're not here. I agree with that, but I don't even think as a thing as we're up here. We don't need to be. And I love what you said that. My kind of thought process is more like, what are the precedents we're setting even in our up and coming roles that are we choosing to accept, are we choosing to implement, and are we choosing to be like, this is right or wrong? So for instance, I was chatting to Ix, innit? And I was like, I feel like me personally, again, this is a personal thing, we as a community are failing because we ain't learning from past mistakes and teaching us, spreading the word on things that don't matter.
That's facts.
And then I said, for instance, bro, black boys and girls are going missing, and when we find out they're being missing, they're being found in the dirt, drowning, or like they're just in the middle of nowhere. We don't speak about that enough.
To me, that's not a coincidence either.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's like when it's more than once. Like I was even looking at I don't even follow Shaber, but I think someone just like
I don't follow them.
I follow them.
Hate them.
But I think someone screenshot and said it in a group chat. They said something about masturbation being inserted into curriculums. Bro, as graduates, wait,
what?
Bro, they're trying to say that they want to teach masturbation in schools now, that it's normal to feel like that.
That's crazy, man.
Thirdly, me and you are blessed, and I love how he said privilege. Even though we worked hard for it, we're still privileged to both have jobs.
Yeah, 100%.
You get what I'm saying? But bro, as you said, and as we know, and that's what you said, up and coming, how many graduates are still fighting to enter job markets? But the only thing yourself's talking about is celebrity relationships. We're talking about who's better between Rashford and Saka, or it's definitely Rashford. But obviously, we're talking about stuff like, who's got the most money, who's got the best. Like, it's like there's certain stuff I feel like we need to focus on. And again, it's not for our generation necessarily. I'm talking about, but I'm saying in terms of more of a community. And I'm not saying everyone has to be this. Malcolm X, this, kind of politician.
That's what it may sound like. Because I'm saying I can't be yours. That's not me, man.
I know, but I'm saying
I already know. Like I've been telling you, I've been telling others around me that listen. For example, I say all the time. I've said it here. Them relationships, like I scroll past them because I know already.
We know, but I'm saying it starts from somewhere. But because I posted something about again, and it's not for everyone. Ben knows I'm very like political in terms of like when I see injustice.
Yeah,
I'm better just be like, but Stephen, it's not everything you fight. But I was like, for me, that's how I am, innit? So I must have posted the story, and I posted it twice on my Insta story to make sure, like, not back to back, but in between.
Yeah.
There was only, I think someone else, a couple people popped up like, yo, that's crazy. Long story short, the story was about policemen banging on some guy's door in America. It was wrong person as usual. Yeah. So when they realized they were wrong, the guy was, I'm going to sue you. They got him, tied him up. A few people in the house, by the way. They shot one of them in the mouth. Man can't even speak now. His whole tongue's gone.
Yeah.
Just the whole abused him, raped him, and I was like, bro, this is BS. But I feel like everyone's seen it, scroll past it. But on that same day, I remember posting something about like the gunner thing. But it wasn't even to do with literally just like his album was out. And then people were like, hey, yo, bro, how dare you supporting gun? Are you supporting gun? I'm like...
Who are these people that are talking, by the way?
Like...
Are these people that are actually, like, in the streets? That are chatting
no, people are age, just what I'm saying.
Yeah, man, fair jarring.
Bro, and I was like...
Nah, for
even,
real, it's jarring.
I don't want to call people out, but do you know what it is? That Craig Mitch guy, he did it. I don't know if you saw his tweet.
I know, I saw that.
And I was like, bro, first, your name's Craig, man. Like, your name...
The one thing I'll say, the only one person that I loved that articulated themselves well on the situation was Marks. Did you see the clip of Marks?
Yeah, when he broke down what snitching is.
Because I get from where Marks, the way Marks articulated it from his standpoint, I'm like, do you know what? Yeah, the way you say it like that, that's 100%.
No, but that's what snitching is. That's what we said. You know that.
He said it's to do principle, and it's a way of teaching that. For example,
there's consequences for your actions. Yeah.
And he was like, listen, if as a parent, your child, for example, decides to go down a road that you told them, listen, don't go down.
Yeah, you see when you're dead.
Don't go over there and play
100%.
with the bad boys. You want to play with the bad boys day and night.
Yeah.
Then when it comes to now, for example,
there's bad boy decisions you have to make. There's bad boy consequences.
And then when it comes to the consequences now, you're running away, and you're them same bad boys that you're claiming and running around with. Now all of a sudden you don't know them, and it was them that did this and that. From that standpoint, I 100% agree with that. 100%.
But that was always the definition of snitching. Yeah. It's just, again, culture changed it to something that it wasn't.
Now they've twisted it, and like when I look at it, like this is why, for example, when people, I mentioned it before, and I don't want to stay here too long as well, because I want to go back to what you just said. When people compare the Gunna and 6ix9ine, like for me, personally, how I think of it is, one, like in terms 6ix9ine, I never even played his music like that. I never listened to him because even when people started rating him, I didn't really I didn't really get it, because like he was more so of a troll and coming off a clout and his actions, which the music like
bro was
wasn't
just
really
saying nigga recklessly, like bro, let's be real.
And then it's like, for example, the stuff like he's putting hits out on Chief Keef, putting money on people's head, and then all of a sudden he's acting like the mafia boss, and then now all of a sudden, obviously because I understand that he's the money, he's the one paying for this and this for the whole gang, whatever. Yeah. And then now all of a sudden, when it's time to step into court now, he's saying it was this guy. But I'm like, bro, the way you're talking and screaming, I remember you see man will repost him, he's talking and screaming to the camera, talking reckless, talking like he's that guy. And then now all of a sudden, it's like same thing Mark said. He's running around with the big boys. He's even acting like he's the leader of the big boys. Then now all of a sudden he's turning on them, and it's like all these guys that you could
trying to look for sympathy. That's the worst thing.
Yeah, and you're trying to look for sympathy, and then now all of a sudden he's still trolling. That's why someone like that, I'm like, it's not even about to do the snitching. It's just the way you run about.
Things.
It's just like it's weasel like.
Yeah, weasel like, and it's a lack of accountability.
Yeah,
and that's legit what it is. So I love how you said that as well, because it's like we need to be more accountable for ourselves, but for others. And Ick said this to me as well, and he was like, "Do you know what it is, bro? If we're being honest, people don't care about things unless it directly affects them or someone they know. But we need to change that, man. We do."
I hear it.
Because I was saying to someone, and I'm going to ask, we spoke about it already, but I was like, remember that question I asked you, I think it was 3 or 4 episodes ago, I was like, if everyone in the world was like you, would that be a world you want to live in? Would that be the change you'd like to see? And I know it's not even corny, but to me, it's like, that's such a profound thing to me, because I'm deep in like, even me, myself, that I'm saying these things, am I saying I'm walking in the right steps of making a change, making an influence? Like, let's talk about the right things, like you said now, going back to the gunner thing quickly, like, bro, we're civilians, you know? There's certain things that we don't need to partake in, and like Ben's saying, let's not get the streets and reality muddled up, because that's what gets a lot of people stuck in. Someone like Craig Mitch, I get, because I asked this question, and he will lie if he says no. If Gunner said he wants to jump on what's the kick game, he's not saying no. He's not saying no. It's not even in his power to say no. And if they say he's coming on, I promise you, Craig Mitch is not saying I don't want to do this episode. He's not doing that. So why are we lying? No, let's keep it a buck.
I hear you.
Let's keep it. But my thing is that and that's what I'm saying as a generation, because he's an influencer. Again, I don't believe that word, but the word influencer. People are gonna see that and think, oh yeah, and I'm like, no, like this guy is Craig. This guy is a civilian he's a Tottenham fan, bro. He's got no aspirations in terms of winning. That's not on him personally. His team supports, but I'm saying like generally in certain things, like we need to stop trying to get these things modeled up. We're talking about the wrong things. Ghana's situation, he's 100, 2,000 miles away from us. But let's talk about something.
The only thing, if we're relating it back to what Mark said,
yeah.
For example, Ghana has been someone that, if I'm being God's Africa here, Ghana has been someone that's rapped about guns and drugs.
You're right.
He's a wave artist.
But so is Thug.
But here, this is my point though. Yeah. If you go back to what Mark said.
Yeah.
You run around claiming YSL. Obviously, I don't know the ins and outs, but I'm trying to look from their perspective. They're looking at it as in, like, for example, he was running around with the big boys.
You're right.
Ghana.
You're right.
He was running around with the big boys.
You're right. But what I'm saying is...
And then now he's in front of the judge saying that
there is no adjudicator for that. Because as long as you're right, but there is still no evidence he snitched.
But to them, that is the evidence. For guys from this... Because imagine, their case is built on if YSL is a gang or not. And Young Thug is telling them... Young Thug is trying to say that YSL is just a label.
Yeah.
But again, because that's where they're trying to get Young Thug, and then now he's saying that he admitted to the judge that YSL is a gang. So technically, according from their perspective, I can see why they feel like
I get it, 100%. But again, that was clips and certain segments of the case. We don't know everything.
Hold on, wait.
No, man.
No, in the clip. You saw the lady asked him a simple question.
Yeah.
Does he believe that YSL is a gang?
Remember I spoke about this. I said there is.
So I can see why these guys...
Not 100%, but as we explained, there is a way where it's like, there are some statements that cannot be used against. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if that is the case, then he's done nothing wrong. And again, as we said, until Thug says anything, no one is in any position.
Of course.
Then you can fly out your stuff. But my thing is like, bro... You're a civilian. We're all civilians. What Ghana's got to do with snitching? It doesn't affect us. Let's talk about why we ain't networking and helping our own people get these jobs when they finish uni. Let's talk about, like you said, Ben, it is not a coincidence. I'm not saying we'll have to be like Malcolm X again, but, bro, what is the issue that we are getting people our age, younger, getting kidnapped or just disappearing and they're getting found dead? This is crazy. And again, you can make a change by simply... reposting and saying what's going on. At least get out there. It doesn't have to be in the main news, but in the public news, as we're saying. Because this is weird, man. There's certain stuff that's happening right now that I'm like, in my spirit don't feel right. Like I'm praying, I'm like, this ain't a generation I want to be part of. Because how could you go through life saying, I don't care if it don't affect me? Because one time it's going to be you.
I hear you.
Like, when there's all this rapists and stuff going on, but I have a little sister, I'm thinking, but this does affect me. I have a little sister. Do you think I want that to be my sister? Like,
yeah, I hear you.
Like, come on, man. I know I sound irate because I am irate because I'm like, bro, it's BS, man. We need to be better people, better humans. You know, I just saw someone now on I'm Just Bait. I was walking and watching it. A little kid was choking. I don't know if you saw it. Some guy on the platform, that man that So Sweets came. Saved the boy, was doing a Heimlich, saved him, like little stuff like that. Like it matters. Like we're all a community, man. Mm-hmm. We're all a community. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's. But we need to be better, man. We need to be better. Like let's stop. Not half this ish don't matter. Me and Ben have said this. What you report, these man don't know you. They don't care. They don't even like your story.
I was gonna say as well before. Obviously, you continue like the Gunner. I'm only talking about the Gunner YSL case because obviously people are talking about. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I couldn't give it a toss.
Don't care.
I genuinely don't care.
You know what's funny? Gunner's album was better than Thug's.
It's facts.
Thug's album was dogs. It was dogs.
It's facts.
I don't even like Gunner, but I think I could at least listen to Gunner to certain songs. I'm not even a big Gunner fan.
Yeah, for real. But,
bro, and someone said it. Since was it More Life? Thug's Drake's features on Thug's album have been dead. And Drake ain't a dead feature artist, as we said. Drake is always shilling it.
And Solid don't count, because that was a YSL.
Yeah.
That was a YSL album.
So deep, I'm like, bro, like, why does he get the worst out of Drake? I'm so confused. Drake was on it twice. Nothing hit.
For real. Let's
keep it a buck. If you're giving it strictly music, there is no way you're telling me.
No, I think everyone knows. I think that's a general consensus. I've seen the reactions. General consensus.
Someone was lying though. No, like, oh, this is the best dog we've seen since 20. Since so much fun.
No.
Get out of here, man.
Nah, man.
Man are lying.
The only thing I would say, back to what you were saying, is, for example, what if some of us just don't want to be influenced? Because if I'm being honest, like, for example, like me and me and the couple man them that I'm with, for example, like the man that you see me on holiday.
Yeah.
We've got a close circle. So
I'll go, yeah.
So the same sentiment I mentioned here, the same sentiment I mentioned we say within our circle. Is like, for example, we hear everyone talking about this and talking about that, talking about relationships, or talking about if this and this happen, if you're a girl with a girl, or these dumb conversations that you know me that I just
we don't partake in it.
Yeah, I don't feel realistic. Like we don't care because at the end of the day, bro, we got better things that we're doing. We got more important that we're doing. And the thing is, we don't really like. For example, we're very cautious of who we
interact with.
Yeah, because it's like we understand that if we're being honest, as you mentioned, the generation or we don't really fuck with the people that are within our quite a few people that are within our generation, because the way people are moving is weird. People move weird.
And so you're saying you don't want to be influencers, and I'm saying I don't really want to be. No, like I just want to be Steven. But at the end of the day, your actions, your decisions will always influence something.
Oh, cool. So, but the thing is, I'm not doing that.
Like, no, but
I'm doing that for me.
I'm saying the same thing.
I don't care about everyone else. If I'm being honest.
We're saying the same thing. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying whatever you do or say will influence someone. And again, it's not for. I'm not saying you're doing it for them. Don't get what I'm saying twisted. But I'm saying, just make sure what you're doing, even if you're not doing it for anyone else, at least someone said this once, and it's true. I don't know where this came from. You either stand for something or you fall for everything.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying is, whether you're an influencer or not, what you will do or say will influence someone or something. But at least make that something of worth.
But the only thing I will say is that, for example, like you might see me on, because like we say, Instagram's a load of highlights, right?
Yeah.
For example, you see me on a holiday.
Yeah.
On the yacht with the man then.
You think,
you think, or like, just lifestyle in general.
Yeah.
You see a rapper, a favorite rapper, or someone that you, for example, appreciate their lifestyle online. Yeah, because let's say, because you're gonna say I'm always gonna influence someone. Or there's not that many people really know me. That really know.
But bro,
because Lowe's are strong. Hold on. Like knowing someone is strong to me. Is strong to say that I know this person. Not that many people are saying know me. Yeah, based on the people that follow me. You might look at me and seeing doing this and this and this. You might think, oh, I want to do this. A lot of the time, what I've noticed in our generation as well, people see certain things, they want to do it, even though technically they ain't got the facilities to do it. And they're doing it at their own expense and at their own downfall. So, cool, you want to say that I'm going to influence someone and I try and move as smart as possible. But at the same time, you got to think of it from this perspective as well. You have to be smart in terms of what you allow to influence you.
100%.
So really and truly, cool, I'm going to do... you were going to do what we're going to do in our day-to-day lives, yeah? But at the same time, whoever's watching you and allows you to influence them, they have to be smart enough to pick and choose what things that they see from you to allow them to influence them. That's why, for me, I'm not the type of person that... I don't care about influencing anyone.
Yeah.
Even though it's going to happen. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you mean. So, you're saying that it's not your fault that they choose, which is correct. But at the same time, I'm saying that forget them in this point, yeah. I'm saying you as a person, live your life. But what I'm saying is do the right thing. But everyone messes up, and I agree with that. Everyone messes up. But my thing is, like, I'm not saying you have to go out there and namely, but at the end of the day, yeah.
I'm sorry, quickly. What is the right thing as well? Because the right thing to me might not be the right thing to you.
Okay, that's a great question. So the right thing is a place where if you put yourself in that person's position, how would you want to feel, and how would you imagine them feeling if you made another decision? Which, because to make the right choice, there are multiple options, but you know that one option would be probably, there's no perfect option, but will be the best option. You get what I'm saying? So the way I do that would be like, okay, like even the jokes about the submarine stuff, yeah, I found them funny. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, there's
Twitter.
There's few Google that, but then at the same
time,
I thought it was very distasteful.
But exactly, you know what I'm saying. But then at the same time, that's how you value it. Where I'm like,
you didn't see me really be posting anything like that.
So what? I reposted some of them, and I was like, wait, I had to go back on my profile and remove some of them because I was like, you know what, like that's a family, that's a life. Exactly. It's for like death ain't funny to nothing. You know what I'm saying? No. So it's like you got kind of, and I put myself in that family's position. If I was in that position and I'm seeing this, and I'm like, they don't know me. They don't know my family. They just think because we're rich, we did that. Like, they just think we stand up. No one wants to die. No one wants to take their son on a submarine and see their kid die with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, that would be the right thing. And again, just going on this influence thing, I'm not saying you guys go out there, bro, if anything, be influencers of God, be preachers, be disciples. I love that.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying in terms of a day-to-day lifestyle is, don't go and do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable.
Of course. That's
exactly
what I said.
My influence for you is to say, whatever you feel comfortable with doing,
just
please do it. But you can even do it for yourself, because I'm saying, Ben, to you, yeah, and it's like this in the Bible. The Bible says that God rejoices for even one soul saved. I'm not saying you have to save a soul, but I'm saying for you, even if it's one life you influence for the right thing. Because you're talking about how one of your cousins said you watch that stuff. I mean, watch the podcast, and you didn't even know them.
I didn't even know,
And deep how much that would mean to you, and thinking like, raw. But I said to I was talking to one of my boys yesterday about the podcast. They were asking me, I was like, one of them, I said it to Ben, someone was watching it with their mum, right? And he has this business of his, like this chef kitchen.
Yeah. And
like we're cool. We actually became very close friends in uni this year. But I'm like, really chat to him. But now it's like, I'm like, raw. Like he was always even asking me, yo, when's the next episode dropping? Yeah. That's when I knew it was proper. He said, Stephen, I can't lie. I'm watching this new one, yo, with my mumsy. Bro, she loves it. Like, she was like, yo, keep doing your thing. Like, I love it as well. Like, even when you're talking, like you're even like, you're helping me, you're motivating me, and I'm like, it's the little stuff like that, bro.
Telling me that as well.
And that's what I'm saying. It means more than any, because I'm like, okay, I'm making a difference. And again, we're not doing it to make a difference, but deep what I'm trying to say, like, we're making a difference, bro.
I hear you.
And I'm saying that satisfaction there is like, it's undeniable. And what's the word I'm looking for? You can't compare it. It's incomparable, bro.
I hear you.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But in my head, like, it's cool and all, but it's like, I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I haven't done anything yet.
I ain't done that.
Like, this is nothing right now. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So, no, 100% that. And don't get it twisted that the things I'm saying here, I'm not saying it to sound like cool or sound smart. Like, this is just whatever I say. It's just my way of thinking and my way of life. Like, for example, like, so me saying that all these conversations are dumb. I'm not saying it because they're dumb. I'm saying it because that's what I just genuinely think. And when I leave here, I'm not like, for example, we might have the odd fun conversation, but I'm not speaking about these things all 100. The time, because there's more to life.
100. I want to talk about something, like, obviously, you know, we're adults now, like, proper, uni done everything.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we've done a lot as we be young, just the type of people are, but it's like, what is something you're looking forward to do, like, consistently as an adult, like, you've just always wanted to do? And for me, I just want to go first quickly, like, go on. Man was shopping, innit? Like grocery shopping. I've always found it fun for some reason. But I deeped now, bro, I don't know how to grocery shop. I am the worst grocery shopper of all time. Half of my money goes on snacks that's gone in a week.
Oh, no, that's not me.
I can't do it.
I'm pretty good to it.
But like, bro, you can't take me to a Costco. I'm scared of going to Costco by myself. I'll buy the whole place.
No, Costco, that's a different level of grocery shopping.
Yeah, but like, do you know what it is? Like, so one time, I went shopping in Cov. My friends were to me, like, I was telling my friend, let me go. I didn't need like a week stuff because I was moving out, innit?
Yeah.
But like, I ran out of food. I was at a point where, do I just order takeaway every night, or do I just order a couple? I was like, it's fine, let me just go grab a couple, like £10 thing. I'll cook something for the week, innit? Tell me why I paid £50.
Costco?
No, I just went to Simple Little, bro.
Yeah, it gets like that. Nah, it's serious like that.
I saw bakeries. I was like, yeah, 1 or 2.
How many bakeries did you grab? End up, you didn't grab 1 or 2. You grabbed at least 5 or something. Croissants, chocolate croissant, apple turnover.
Trying to ruin my rep.
That's not ruining your rep.
I got 2 apple turnovers.
Yeah, I knew the apple turnovers.
Little 2 fresh chocolate croissants.
And then you got the all butter one.
Then I got the all butter one.
Yes, of course.
Then I got that little pizza thing they do.
Oh, no, I haven't had that before.
Oh, it's lengthy, man.
What, the circle thing?
It's like
circle
pizza
or triangle? Or the triangle?
One of them, but it's like little pizza.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
And then there's like this 4-cutter cheese thing. 4-cutter cheese, like it's got like cheese like puffs in the middle.
What is that? Like a bread, a pastry?
Yeah, the bread.
I haven't had that either.
Nah,
I haven't had that either.
Try it. You might like, but yeah, man.
So this is in your food shop, yeah?
So this is my food shop. Yeah, okay, so let's say what I normally buy.
Yeah, what do you get?
Then I'll get like little spinach, because spinach goes well with mixed veg. Like you can like little salad quick size.
Yeah.
Frankfurters, the chicken ones.
Yeah.
And then I'll buy like cheese. This, if I want a pound pasta. Then I'll buy chicken.
What do you buy? The normal fresh chicken.
Nah, I don't go fresh. I'll just buy the store one. Like,
Why do you do that?
what do you mean fresh chicken though?
As in the normal like chicken that you just buy that you have to cook, the raw chicken.
Yeah, I buy raw chicken. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no, man,
yeah.
don't do the ready to eat. I think
Yeah.
man like butchers halal.
No.
That's
I
something
mean,
I
no.
done.
There's in Lidl.
What's your favorite chicken?
Part of the chicken.
Yeah.
Leg.
No, I'm a thigh guy. You know. I look at the drumsticks and I'm like, that's 2 bites.
No, the leg. No, the leg. As in the leg is a combination of the thigh and the drumstick together.
Oh, so you mean the whole leg?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
No, but like normally they don't do legs. Like it will be like drumsticks or thighs.
Yeah, no,
or...
I noticed that because I went Lidl. I did food shopping last Sunday and then
Yeah.
they didn't. I had to
legs.
call my mum because they didn't. They normally have the packs of the legs, but my mum was like, yeah, they don't have it. I don't know where it
They
is.
didn't do it anymore unless you go like butchers or like.
It's just thigh or chicken.
I think thigh is the
drumstick.
juiciest bit of the chicken.
Yeah,
bro.
it is because it's got the most fat in it.
Legs,
Yeah, I know. And then there's breast as well.
No, I'm not a breast man.
But the breast, it all depends on how you cook it though.
Yeah, you know what it is? As I've grown up, especially my last year of uni, I've seen more of the use for breast because it's more. What's the word I'm looking for?
It's quicker to cook.
It's quicker to cook, but you can also do more of a variety of things with breast.
Yeah.
So you can make fajitas with it. You can also put it in the salad. You can chop it up. You can even shred it.
Thighs, like you got the bone.
Thighs, you got the bone. So I get now, because I used to be like, why do people buy breast? But now I've deeped it. But for me, it's like, I don't eat that type of food anyway to be buying breast. Like, I'll eat fajitas once every 2 months or something.
I'll probably eat it. Or I'll just
It's
slap
a
it in a wrap
throw.
and
Yeah,
put
you
mayo
slap it in
on.
a wrap. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but like, it's not something like if I have breasts in my fridge, more time I'll be deep in. What am I using this for?
So you can't whip up a young like sauce and then slap it, eat it with rice.
Yeah, but I just have stew instead. Why am I making sauce? I just put the thighs in the stew.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Like it makes more sense than
Thigh tastes better than the
thigh.
stew.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like what breast. If you've ever had breast in the stew, or, like it's a bit like
Yeah.
It's not just so for me, it's like I wouldn't need chicken. Then I'd buy like these are my meat things, no homo. I'd buy like ribs. What else would I buy?
I'm just a chicken man.
I'd buy like shrimp. I'd buy the prawns.
Bass, yeah.
I buy fish, the mackerel, salmon. Depends on how I'm feeling.
Tuna, I eat tuna.
Yeah, tuna's not bad. Bad.
I eat
Then I get like double cream for like pasta, like Alfredo.
What was it? Oh, you. I noticed uni students love making Alfredo.
Quick meal, but it's length though.
I don't eat Alfredo like that. You know, I don't see the hype in it.
Do you know what it is? But double cream has a good expiry date, so it's like on the nights where you're tired. Oh, quick Alfredo. And it's not long to make. It's like 10, 15. You know them chefs that try and make it look like it's a bougie meal. It's 10, 15 minutes, bro.
Yeah, no.
It's nothing.
It's gourmet though.
It's
gourmet.
Sometimes. I want to try Indomie with double cream.
Anyway, what else do you get in your food? You get Indomie in your food shop?
Yeah, but that's not in my food shop. That'll be like I'll buy a box of Indomie and then it'll last me in it. And then I'll get like obviously milk, semi-skim. I've moved from fat to semi-skim now, so you might get off me. Semi-skim, but the big one, the little one don't make sense to me.
What don't make sense?
Big jug of milk, yeah.
This food shop is for how many people though? Just you?
For me.
Oh, okay.
But this is, I don't shop for 2 weeks.
How much?
I will shop for a month.
You shop for the month?
I shop for the month.
No, but doesn't the food... Oh, but you're buying the main foods in it that aren't going to expire now.
That's what I'm saying. And then if I need like a re-up, but more time, if I'm running raw on the main like rice, spaghetti, I'll just all buy in bulk. I always buy those in bulk.
Yeah,
that will last
makes
me.
sense.
But then when it gets to halfway, then I'll re-up. I'll never let it get low to the point where I'm like, yo, I don't have nothing. That's how I buy.
And this was in uni, innit?
This was in uni, innit? But then, let's say I'll go buy, water, 2 packs of water or something, and then like some juices. What am I missing? Obviously, chopped tomato, tin tomato, potatoes, sweet potatoes, and bread.
Yeah.
And butter.
Hold on, your voice is echoing.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
Can you hear that?
Why is it echoing? Yo. Stop now, though.
No, I can still hear it. I can hear myself echoing as well. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Hey, this audio better come out.
I'm not redoing. No, we have to redo.
No, because one of the audios was skipping like maybe episode 29 or something like that.
Yeah, it was. And that was a good episode as well. It was jarring.
Yeah, it's just annoying. But yeah, is that what you look forward to when you become an adult? Yeah,
but then I can't shop. You can't send me to a shop with £10 and I'm coming up with £10 stuff.
No, £10, you're not getting nothing. I deeped it.
Like, for example,
I could go to a shop now. I get a bottle of water, maybe. What did I do? I got a bottle of water and like a pot of pomegranate. Yeah, it was like almost £4.
What are the what are the essentials you have to get if you're going for grocery shopping? Yeah.
So for example, whole chicken.
Whole chicken.
Yeah, whole chicken. Tuna. Like a chicken. Chicken, tuna, bread. So probably being bagel.
Is that tuna? Like tuna in the tin?
Tin tuna. Sardines or mackerel.
Or sardines and omelette.
Probably sardines.
Yeah.
I don't need the bakery.
Eggs.
I don't need the bakery stuff. Eggs is essential. Fruit, so apple, all the berries. Yeah, so strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, grapes, bananas.
But that's your snacks though. Let's say that's your snacks.
Yeah, these are my mangoes as well. These are all my I snack on fruit. And then the only cereal I eat nowadays is porridge, and then oat milk.
Yeah, I've got cereal. Then, more time I get Quaker Oats. Yeah,
Quaker Oats is the. And then what else do I normally get? Maybe chips, and then wings as well.
Yeah. Those Iceland wings are busting, you know.
I know. I eat the little ones. The little ones are proper nice.
I swear, no, the Iceland ones are
nice. Actually, no, maybe my family do get it from Iceland as well.
Iceland's ones, bro.
But frozen wings are nice.
Go to Iceland. But I'm sure Five Guys and them use them and just add the little like toppings. I promise you.
Five Guys, they don't have.
Not wings. Five Guys. TGI. Sorry.
Like, TGI is horrible. I think
Iceland wings are better than them, but I'm sure
that's what I'm saying. Frozen wings, a lot of these frozen like for example Wingstop, frozen wings are better than Wingstop.
Yeah, Wingstop is meaty, man.
It's not even all that, man. But
lemon pepper is so dead. I don't know why people can. I actually hate that flavor. Like,
it's actually so
disgusting. Terrible.
I don't know who thought of putting lemon on wings. But anyway, what else do I get? Yeah, that's kind of the main essentials I get, you know. Or if I was to do food shopping, that would be the main essentials. Of course, rice, the pastas. Maybe the pasta sauces, the chopped tomatoes in the can.
Tomatoes. I don't buy no Domino's. I'll just get
apart from that, that's... You
don't eat bread, really?
As I eat bread, but I go through phases. Like, for example, I might go through a phase whereby it's like, for example, this past week, I only ate bread maybe once. I've been eating like a lot of rice.
You know, it's just my 9 to 5. I don't eat breakfast, so I've stopped trying to buy bread. Yeah, it's too early to be eating.
Yeah, because it's whether or not I can be bothered to actually make my lunch.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, do you know what I do sometimes? What? I would So obviously, how I mentioned, I'd have whole chicken.
Yeah.
We buy whole chicken, right? So you cook the whole chicken. Obviously, it gets cut up into its pieces, and then I take, for example, like a leg in a container. My work's got a canteen, like a restaurant across the road, yeah. So then I go there, buy a portion of chips and coleslaw. So after I've eaten the chicken, I'm eating chicken. It's basically like Nando's, basically.
Nando's.
That
man. But that's the thing. Living in working in gentrified areas is long, like, because my area is like proper white, innit? So I have to bring packed lunch because I can't go get a lunch for under £5.
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm spending for the chips and the coleslaw, because obviously I get a discount as well because I'm a star. It's like £2.
No, that's what I'm saying. Smart,
but that's fair. But at the same time, I don't buy lunch.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like you're wasting your money.
I'm wasting money I haven't even earned yet. That's how I see it.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Like, bro, have you heard of Itsu, the shop?
Yeah, them sushi.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong. I'm like, what am I doing here?
Yeah. I was even chatting to my boy. Yeah, I was like, because this is the sort of conversation we had. I'm like, you see, the people who actually like spend like the money that you get, yeah, the dumbness that you actually spend it on. Like, for example, to me, yeah, personally, I take lunch to work every day. Yeah. Like, a lot of people say they can't be bothered. Cool. But the money that you're spending on your lunch, yeah, the paycheck after you've even been taxed, like, you're not even, if I'm being honest, you're not even earning that much. Plus, you're buying lunch, you're going Costa, you're going all these bougie little dead places. Like, the food, after you eat the food, you're still hungry.
Let me try calculating.
You're spending, like, for example, like, do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, in my head, it's like, that's why, like, personally, like there's not really an excuse. Like, you're paying for the convenience, but the convenience is crippling you. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Man, let's say man buy a £5 coffee a day, yeah. 5 times
5 out of the
let's say 5
days.
times 7, that's 35. That's 35 a week.
No. Because they didn't. Let's say Monday to Friday, for example. Your lunch, you're spending at least. Let's say
Monday to Friday.
In my head, how I calculate is Monday to Friday. Yeah, let's say you're spending up to £10
£10 a day.
£10 a day. Yeah. This is not even including the travel.
Yeah.
Because this is the conversations me and my boys are having. Yeah.
So that's 5 times 12.
No. So 5. So 10. Let's say £10.
Yeah, £10. 10 times 5, 50.
50. Even in 4 weeks.
Times by 4, that's 200.
£200.
200 times 12, boy.
But I'm not even thinking about yearly. I'm just thinking about monthly. Because if we're being honest, like, let's say like,
that's nuts, man. That's
do you get
nuts.
what I'm saying? And then if we're including travel, let's say you're taking train, for example,
or even petty. Sometimes petty's more expensive.
Or petty, for example, all these stuff accumulates. So then this is why I'm like,
some people drink like 3-4 cups of coffee. I think you might not just doing it. That's one thing that I'm sure people are forcing themselves to like.
But then, because I always say to this, I was talking to my work colleagues before that I almost got sucked in because it's so easy. Like, for example, I remember when I first started like working a 9 to 5. Yeah, this was like end of last year when I first started working. Right, I found myself drinking like 4 cups of mochas, and I was like, hold on, what am I doing?
That is best.
Like up to like 4 in a day. So it'll be like as soon as I come in, just before lunch, just after lunch, and then maybe just before I go. And then I was thinking, like, it was on average 3, but there's days maybe I might have done 4. So then I was thinking, why am I drinking this much mocha? This isn't even me. Like, I didn't even like coffee before, and then now I like mocha because it's hot chocolate mixed with coffee.
Yeah.
And then now all of a sudden I'm finding myself drinking 3-4 cups in a day, and I'm thinking, wow, like, and then I had to just wean myself down off it, like, and I was thinking, like, why did I even do that? But I'm thinking, this is what people actually are used to. You're drinking 3-4 cups in a day. Obviously, I'm not buying them. I'm just going into the supplies in the kitchen, and I'm just helping myself, innit? But it's like people, like, obviously I see people buying a young Costa coffee in the morning, lunchtime. Even then, that's all together. That's probably like a good £6, £5-6 just in 2 cups of coffee. But I'm like, imagine that this is what people are doing. This is how people just get hooked. All these habits that you get into is mad. And then all of a sudden, like I said, you're paying for the convenience, or you're having all these, like, you're drinking all this coffee and stuff, but it's not, in the long run, it's not helping you at all. You're just tripping yourself.
Nothing's there. And it's like you said, it's like kind of like drugs where your body becomes so reliant on it.
Honestly.
You fool yourself thinking that you need it. And I'm like, some of the stuff we're doing is like, am I doing it, or is it because I see others doing it?
Yeah. Because that's probably what happened to me.
Like,
just like subconsciously, you're just doing it because she's having a coffee, and obviously we're having biscuits as well, the little pack of biscuits. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, this would be nice to have with mocha.
Like, because
mocha, and you just get into the habit of
one of my friends
it.
was telling me, like, Steve, you like, you have so much fun at work, like, or like even in your looks. How do you wear your looks? I'm like, guys, they don't care, man. If you do your job, I promise you,
people don't care.
But I go in at 8:30, bang out my work till 11, 12. By then, like, the next 4 or 5 hours, I'm doing nothing. I can do whatever I want to, because these man just say, as long as you do what you got to do, bro, they don't care. The only reason why they will target is maybe you're not doing your job, or you're doing it in a very rubbish way. Like, but like I said, I will come in, I'll know till 11, I'm going to work my ass off, 11:30, 12, man. Rest of the day, I am balling. I'm cooling off, like, no one can disturb me, and that's what we were saying, like, when you know your role and you do it to perfection, to a very high standard, they can't touch you. Bro, I'm even in a position where now, like, God willing, they're trying to promote me, like, do better stuff. And this ain't even a job I want, but it's like, I'm giving myself more options because everyone knows Stephen, and Stephen, you know me, Ben. I don't change whatever environment I'm in, 100%. But I know when to work. I know when to do what I need to do.
Sorry to cut you off. I remember even a guy saying, all these people come on podcasts and just start hyping up. I had to reply to him. I was like, listen, if you know Stephen since sixth form, as soon as you walk into the common room, you can hear him. You can hear him.
That's why I'm happy.
People think this is a facade. This is even like when people, like, even when my man, when they see you, like, the ones that went sixth form, they know, like, or even because obviously we know you since, like, even before sixth form. Yeah. Like, they're like, you've always been this.
I've always been like.
Whoever's listening, if they think, they look at you and they think, oh, he's hyping up because he's on camera, bro. This This is him, man.
This is me.
This is him. He's
Like,
always
you
been
think
like
you see a
that.
tall guy, you think I'm meant to become bro. Like, man, like,
He's
I've
exactly
always
how-
been a
he's-
very
he's-
expressive person.
He's always been like
So
that.
like, but I work. But I don't see on my like, man's dancing. I'm chilling. I've done my work. Not for the day. Sometimes I even start tomorrow. But when I always tell people, oh, listen, you don't need to change as long as you take care of what needs to be taken care of.
Oh.
Take care of what needs to be taken care of. They will even start giving you liberties. You will even start getting more freedom to do what you need to do because you're like, I trust on Steven. He's gonna do what he's gonna do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. I was even laughing with one of my friends here, bro. That I think because it's summer again, they're trying to bring up the thing of picnic dates. And you know how I said Costco? I said I would rather take my girl to Costco than go on a picnic date. I would have more fun.
I disagree with you, but I'll agree to disagree with you on that one. I'd rather just go on a picnic, man. I'm for going on picnics. I haven't got hay fever, by the way.
I don't have hay fever either.
So I'm good. Anything that means I spend less money, I've got to keep it 100. I'll do it. Unless we're booking flights, I'm flying somewhere. That's just me.
So
I'm keeping it 100.
I know. I think Costco's better than a picnic date, bro.
What are you doing in Costco? That's fun.
Chilling, walking around, just exploring. Every time I'm a big kid,
bro.
I can't lie. When I go to Costco, I'm genuinely excited. Like, have you ever been to Costco and it's like, you don't need it, but because this looks hard and you see it?
No, like everything looks good and tasty, but at the same time, the only thing that annoys me is when it's packed. Because in my head, I'm thinking that once we've done our shopping, there's a queue that we've got to wait in, and that shit's long.
It is.
Then the queue I've got to wait in.
What's
then
the Costco
put it
you go
into the
to?
boot. Lakeside.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
But I've only been there like a handful of times. I haven't been there too long. But yeah, like my thing is, I think, like for example, like when my family say they want to do a party or they want to do a gathering, someone's birthday. Yeah. Do you know why I don't want to do it? Not because I'm bad vibe, because I know when this is all done, even though it's not my party, I'm doing the cleaning up. I'm being asked to wash the big pot.
Even yesterday, man helped.
Even though this is nothing to do with me, I saw the I see the gazebo in its box. Yeah. My mum says, "Oh yeah, I want to put it up." I said, "Listen, I'm not inviting my friends over to this house to use that. I'm not going to be using this. Yeah. So why do I have to be included in this?" That's how, unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know whether.
What's one thing you always get though from Costco, like when you go as a must?
You know I've got a sweet tooth. The cookies.
Yeah,
the chocolate chip, the double chocolate chip, and then what's the other?
I got this cantuccini thing, like this, like Italian, like biscuit type of, but it's got hazelnuts in it.
Oh no, I haven't seen that one. The main things that I always see, the cookies. You know the what's the pastry, the custard in the middle?
Yeah. Man has to get
that pack.
Man has to get the cookies.
The croissant as well.
The croissant,
the bread. You
know velvet. The little bread.
The bread.
The little small.
Yeah. That's addictive. Like just slap it in butter.
Nah, I don't like Costco croissants. Actually, I lied. And the little ones are way better to me.
No, little ones are better because it's baked fresh. But Costco ones are.
I also got the rotisserie chicken as well. The rotisserie chicken.
Is that? Are you talking about
the big whole one? Because people say, "But it's not flavour." I'm like, but
the only thing is, I'd rather just.
You'd rather, but my mum. Do you know what that thing comes in clutch? Because
the wings are nice as well. The barbecue wings.
Yeah. But I feel like the rotisserie chicken for Costco, because people think you're meant to eat. You don't eat it. You actually use it for different stuff. Like you put it into different things.
Oh no, I eat it.
You just eat it.
But we don't really buy it. The only thing we buy is the wings. Obviously, I had the chicken and bacon pasta, but even that's.
The red velvet cake is
red velvet is very nice.
Boy.
That's better. That
red velvet.
The carrot cake as well is nice as well.
Nah, I don't mess with carrot cake.
You don't mess with carrot cake? I fuck with carrot cake. It's nice.
They got some. Do you know what I like though?
What?
No homo.
What?
The glizzy, the hot dog.
I've never had that.
So,
why do you love glizzies? Pause, man. Why do you love them so much? I see you eat them quite frequently on your story.
Well, same man. When's the last time I ate glizzy? When's the last time I ate
Probably like the last couple of weeks, man.
But I've not eaten a glizzy the last couple of weeks, bro. That's crazy.
I'm sure you have, bro. Or it's been on your plate.
Even on my plate today, there was no glizzy. It was just mac and cheese.
You're the only person that I know that eats like
hot dogs.
Eats glizzies. Pause, man.
I don't eat, bro. I eat hot dogs. I like hot dogs.
Why do you like hot dogs though? I've never. I thought you know like when you go to the stands like you have hamburger or hot dogs. I've never seen the point of eating.
You know what's crazy? I don't like burgers. Like I like burgers, but it's not my go-to choice. I think they're dry. I just don't know.
Nah, man. It depends on where you get it from. But homemade, when you make it homemade, I hear what you're saying in terms of dry.
Yeah.
But it just depends on how you cook it. It depends on how you cook it.
The
But at the same
Costco hot dogs with mustard.
The pizza, I remember having the pizza.
Pizza fell off,
Pizza
though.
stuff's
Used to be
massive.
way better.
I haven't had it in years. I haven't been there in years.
Do you know what's slang though? But like, you're not gonna expect this from me.
Oh.
Jacket potato.
You from jacket potatoes?
Yeah, but
you're the same person that clowned a girl for saying that she likes jacket potato.
Yeah, only Costco. No, but she said jacket potato is better than jollof.
Okay, she's
no,
weird.
Man, no, go eat it. I'm not saying that.
She's weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She said she'd rather eat a jacket potato with jollof. I was like, that's criminal behavior.
But jacket potato is nice though, but I'm not. It's nice when I eat it once in a blue moon.
Yeah, but I would get like the bacon and cheese on top. Man's not eating no.
You love bacon as well, innit?
I love pork, bro. I love pork.
Oink, oink.
I love pork.
You see,
I love pork.
You see when you post the pork and you put oink oink.
Yeah.
The way I laugh, yeah.
You know, but it triggers so many people. And Ben is always laughing because Ben knows I'm trying to be annoying.
Nah, when you say oink oink. Nah, that's fucking
Hey,
hilarious.
bro, I think, well, one time, I don't know if you saw it this week, I was so hungry. I was the first one home, innit? Normally, there's people home before me. But I remember, I think my mum made LYT and jazz, so that's beans and fish, yeah? And, bro, there was leftover pasta. But I must have had pasta, beans, and fish.
Why didn't you just bowl rice, white rice?
Pasta was already in the fridge.
Oh, pasta was already there. I hear you on that. Sometimes you get that hungry, but you just whatever is there.
I just called it a wache, bro.
I saw your plate.
That's what it was, yeah.
I thought you went to a Ghanaian's house. Actually,
bro, it was pasta.
Was that? Oh shit! I thought to be fair, I don't think I saw that. You know,
it's all right. You know what it is? You have to get it from like the proper ones, innit? It's the same with us in Jollof. You can't go to a random. But
I don't eat like I'm very like particular picky in terms of I'm not eating like if I'm eating jollof rice. Unless it's my one auntie or my mum, I'm not eating.
Or someone they can vouch for, yeah.
No, not even anyone that can vouch for. I'm not, because it's jollof rice I eat on a regular. Like the jollof, my mum just made jollof rice yesterday.
Even today, I know I'm getting jollof when I go home Sunday like, jollof.
It's a regular. So why am I leaving my house and then eat your jollof rice that I eat regularly? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
I got one more thing, you know.
Go on.
Let's talk about.
This is the music. Oh, no, we're going
to music there. But you know, on the first date, there's a new question you gotta ask now.
I'm not asking none of these. All of these questions that you lot ask, I do not ask.
No, but you have to ask this one.
I'm not asking your body count. I don't care what you bring to the table. Bro. I don't care what your favorite color is.
We don't care. I've already said that.
I don't care about none of these questions.
But this one you gotta ask. You know what the question is? Can I tell you?
What's the question now?
Have you ever licked meat off a man's finger?
Pause, man.
It's not pause, bro.
Why are you asking me? Why don't you're
no, bro, I'm not talking to you. Oh, what happened? You have to say to a girl now, have you ever licked meat off a man's finger in a public place?
You and... Chat to the people. Tell the people what you're talking about.
I can't chat. This is what I'm saying, man. I'm not part of this community anymore, bro. I can't be part of this community anymore.
This is your people, then.
Not my people, then. I'm Nigerian, bro. I have a green passport.
The brother had suya on his hand.
Well, I'm Nigerian, bro. Listen. Man
said he's Nigerian and they said, Wallahi.
Yeah. There's Muslims in Nigeria, also people. Don't try. Get
out of it, man. Listen, man. I let them... listen... Everyone live your life. Don't worry about social media.
Bro, we're not doing that. No. How can you lick suya off of life? The thing is, it wasn't even like the suya quality didn't even look good. It looked a bit tough because she was trying to like. It wasn't making.
Bro, listen. Suya is exclusive. It's not something that you eat in a regular. So she that opportunity.
But it wasn't even lamb suya, man.
How do you know?
Come on, great suya. I can tell by the texture. This is a suya specialist. It wasn't even lamb suya. Come on, great beef suya you can get from anywhere. Even beef jerky.
Beef jerky is worse.
It's dead.
That's
it's so
nasty.
dead. It's so dead.
Nasty. I don't know how you can even buy.
It tastes like seasoned cardboard. But Ben, simple.
But hey, listen, man. The world we're living in. Listen, but the thing is, this stuff I'm numb to now, though.
Ben,
because this is
like me and my homies, like, but when we go out now, we just buy suya. We just go wave it in the air. Maybe that's how the girls come to us now.
Nah, you're dumb. No, but you see, when I see this stuff, though, I'm numb to it, though.
Ben,
I've seen worse things.
It's not even lamb suya, bro. And you know what the fact is? She licked it off like it was bone.
And then she licked the powder off his finger.
Did you hear what Mark said? Or was it Lippy? And I think it was what Mark was like, yeah, I can't allow that because the way she was licking the finger. Imagine what the mouth.
I hear him. Listen, bro. Like I'm saying,
Do you know what made it worse?
Go on.
She tried to, you know when you get caught on Twitter, yeah, and some people are like, alright, Fairs, you got me. She tried to do that. She was like, oh yeah, it's calm.
Yeah.
That's not calm.
But bro, this is the times we're living in. This is what's going on outside.
But that's so not calm.
To me, it's not calm, but I'm numb to it because listen, this sort of stuff is happening regularly.
You know that uncle scratched his bum.
He's
got dirt under his fingernails.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
He was probably picking his nose.
There's a lot of nasty people out here, you know. Listen,
bro,
I'm telling you, bro.
She ate suya and boogies. Suya and bum fluff.
Nasty, man. And man them got. I see it live. Oh, man them don't wash their hands when they go to toilet, or they might do their little. You know, then when you touch your finger under the water, just touch it and then leave. Imagine he definitely went to the toilet and he's putting suya and then you're putting your whole. Yeah, that's nasty, man.
You're looking at a man's finger. He probably has a wife and 7 kids at home.
I'm just thinking about the hygiene thing. Because you got coloured lights around you, there's music playing. All of a sudden, certain principles go out the window. Go out the window.
Man, from now on, you gotta ask: have you ever licked meat off a man's finger in a public place?
Man, listen to me, yeah. Most of these girls that you're looking at, they've done dirt.
They've done the deeds.
It's like, bro.
Ben,
listen.
Simple suya.
Listen, guys. Steven's complaining about this. I know a lot of girls that have done worse.
What's worse than that? What? No. I need to know because you see what made it. But Ben, she licked man's fin off the bone like she hasn't been fed, bro.
Like I said, there's girls out here that have rings, aren't wearing their rings outside, and are doing what they're doing. So,
hey yo, do you ever want to go higher though? Is that please do this?
I didn't know what Hyatt was until
recently, literally until 3-4 weeks ago.
Even less than that, 2 weeks ago. I was thinking, what is this? I thought, what is it? Is it a hotel?
No, I'm saying, I'm being dead serious. No, because my boy went to the Hyatt hotel. I thought it was like a secret like lounge in the hotel, but it's like
a shisha spot. What is it?
Kinda, yeah. It's like a bar / club / shisha.
Because it seems like it sounds like it's in South.
It's definitely in South.
And apparently, it seems to be like a spot that everyone tends to go when
you go to when the club's done.
When the club's done?
Yeah, like more time, like 2-3 a.m. Like let's say like.
Because I thought it was a spot whereby I thought it was a hotel because the way man were making it sound is like if they wanted to chop a thing, they'll take it to Hyatt because.
No, there's a Hyatt hotel.
Okay.
But this place called a Hyatt Lounge, innit? But it's like, let's say you go out for like a dinner party, but like you want to get lit after. So let's say like you go for dinner at 9, you finish at 11:30, 12, you go Hyatt. Or let's say you went clubbing was a bit dead, you finish at 1, 2, you can still go Hyatt after.
Is it 24 hours or something?
I think it finishes at like 5 a.m.
And it's in South?
Multiple places.
What's the closest one to East?
Would be Greenwich. I think there's one in Greenwich.
I've never heard of this spot, you know.
But now they're saying 25
plus
for males and 21 for women. That's calm though. I'm never stepping in there.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
But my thing is like, do you know what, yeah? I'm happy.
It just sounds like Brixton.
Yeah. No, but Vixen doesn't even sound like that. Vixen's changing. Vixen's changing as the years go by. That's getting gentrified. It
sounds like Lewisham back in the days.
Vixen's going to turn into Hackney. Watch.
I think so.
100%.
Hackney's still bad though. Certain size like Homer size.
Compared to where it was before,
true.
Hackney, I was even speaking about this with my work colleague because he's older. He said Hackney, that you just used to be rough. Now Hackney's like an attraction spot. And the people that are living there are completely different.
Shoreditch
died. Shoreditch as well.
Shoreditch died.
What
What
do you
an era, man.
What do you mean? How's it died?
Like just the scene, man. Like except from Box Park, that's why the line is so long. Remember, there used to be like proper bare like different clubs, different things you could do.
Oh yeah, oh no, that's what I said. Like rest in peace, Cargo, man. Cargo was the spot when I first started going clubbing when I was 18. Cargo was the spot.
What happened to it? Was it COVID or just?
No, it got. I think an incident happened and it shut down.
That's the thing. I would want to start like an event place like that, but I don't trust niggas, bro.
Yeah, that's bro.
I really don't trust.
The reality. It's just the reality of
things.
things.
Niggas, man.
It doesn't. It's because it just seems like people don't know how to behave themselves, and I hear them. I hear it when people are like, I can't, like when it comes to doing, or when people's. I hear it, man. I hear it. Because even didn't you? I think it was in higher even. I think the reason why they put the age limit up is because didn't you see man
They were
them
throwing
fighting?
chairs. Yeah, they were
man them
fighting.
were fighting. Over what?
For what?
I come out, I'm dressing nice.
Over simple shisha.
I'm dressing nice, yeah, in nice clothes, and you expect me to try and be fighting you? I should rough up my clothes, that my trainers, that I probably,
Bro, we're worse than football hooligans. We're worse than football hooligans.
Bro,
Sometimes I feel we're worse than football hooligans. Man, I'm throwing chairs in a lounge.
Oh, my nice skin. I don't want none of you peasants touching me. Bro, we're coming out.
Sorry. Going back to the CSI thing. How many times do you think that girl brushed her teeth after that?
You brush your teeth. Most, bro, after people come out from nights out, they just whip the shoe off.
I can't like, she needs to drink a whole...
She probably walked outdoors in her bare feet.
She needs a whole bottle of Listerine. And Spirit, Spirit.
She definitely didn't brush her teeth, bro. After that, she went home. Yeah, just the day carried on. She got caught because this is another thing.
She got caught in 5K.
But bro. the only thing is though, this is the era that we're living in. There's gonna be another person. This isn't. It happened. After a while, forget about it. When it comes to this stuff,
I'm not thinking about that though. But I'm asking every
48 hours. Yeah, but the thing is, I can't even remember what she looks like.
True.
I wouldn't know.
I don't even want to know what she looks like, bro.
Do you get what I'm saying? So everyone, the moment will come and go. There's a new person that's done something.
But have fun though. Like, I'm happy she's living her life. I just want to put it. Bro,
that's what I'm saying. Let her live. You got trying to get into her. Steven.
No. You go, girl. Girl power. Like, I'm there. Like
I said, I know girls that done worse.
Bro, it's giving having fun. Like.
Oh, that is giving shit. Oh wait, have you been watching Love Island?
I've been watching though. I need to get on there. I need to do the
There's one of the girls called Whitney that's always saying it's giving, and now a couple other girls, no. There's a couple other, well, to others she probably is, but
there's one bar.
Catherine. Catherine, yes, the Irish girl.
But she don't like us apparently.
This is what annoys me, bro, about Love Island. Just because, for example, you go there as a black person, couple with a white person, doesn't mean that black person doesn't like black people.
Yeah. And I ain't been watching, so I'm asking.
The majority of the contestants on there are white. Yeah, and I'm sorry. Yeah, if I go on there and the black person that is there, I'm not feeling there. I'm going for the longest white team. Yeah. I'm keeping it a buck. You're going for the coconut milk still. I'm keeping it a buck, bro. Like I'm not. If I ever
I can see you on Love Island.
Me?
Yeah.
A couple of people have said that.
I can see you on Love Island. I can tell.
That's plan F.
2024. Gage Burn
I'm still on plan A, but Catherine, the black Irish girl, she's very clean still.
Very clean.
I think she just turned 23 as well. She's very
Swear?
Clean. Yeah, she just turned.
It looks like I'm going Dublin.
But she's the one that. No, she was a couple that with a black brother. Yeah, she's
in a picture of her. She's old. Not old, but
I feel like she seems older because of like
how she dresses. Yeah,
and then obviously they're on Love Island, so you just instantly your perception is they're a bit older than us.
23. So she's a year above.
Everyone on that season's pretty like run up the same ballpark.
Whitney's old though, because I saw someone.
No, Whitney's 25.
Oh, she's not even old. That's legal. Really.
I've dealt with that before. It's calm.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing.
I've dealt with all those.
Mom, I love you. I ain't saying nothing.
No, my family already look at me and see the beard and think.
The beard, yeah.
They already started dabbling with. I got
Arubos. You want to be doing Arubo?
Yeah, but what was I saying? Yeah,
Catherine's clean. You said.
Yeah, Catherine. There's a half Nigerian girl called Ella, some light skin thing. But with Ella, yeah, do you know what it is? I look at her. If I go on. I'll show you her now, yeah.
She's half Nigerian, half what? Just white?
Yeah, white. She's Scottish, half Nigerian, half Scottish, yeah. But when I look at her, it's like, some days I think she's clean, but there's other days whereby I think she's not all that.
Man said jollof haggis. What's going on, bro? What kind of mix is that?
I don't know, like
Hello.
Flick through her gram. Like, but she seems like a mad cool girl, because she's a model, innit? Some days I look at her and I think she's nice.
She needs, man.
But there's sometimes I think she's not. Sometimes I think I look at her now. She's just not for me.
It's what we call Conference League, man. Applicable, but Conference League. She's not top tier. She's not good. She's.
But the thing is, you know the ones when because the girls on there, I don't know if they're
Conference League, man. Brighton football hype.
Because for me, yeah.
The Zerbi hype.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
The Zerbi hype.
I hear you. Because when I look at, for me, yeah, it's Catherine. I think Catherine's like
Yeah.
Cleanest out of all of them. Yeah?
Do you know
I'll
what
show
she
Catherine.
is?
I'll show you.
Around
Catherine.
lengthings, she's nothing. But around average girls, she'll look
No,
nice.
but you know, but the thing is, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Deserby hype. Brighton
The
football.
only thing is though, is that when you look at free Catherine, clean. But the only thing is though, yeah, you know, like for example, like she has like a model. She's a model, isn't it?
Catherine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Ella,
yeah.
the last girl you looked at. The way she carries herself is very prestige, and she carries herself well. I
Catherine
like
by
it.
J.
Yeah, she's clean it. But you see, Ella, she carries herself very well, which I respect, yeah. So then the way she carries herself, yeah. Wait, chill. The way she carries herself, it could make her seem. You know the ones when a girl she carries herself well, so it makes her seem more attractive.
Yeah, is that you're talking about with
Ella.
Oh yeah, like you can bust combo for her, you can chill with her.
Yeah. But at the same time, sometimes she can be certain things she'll do, like when I'm watching, it will be quite annoying, innit? But I hear her at the same time. But
Catherine's buff.
That's what I'm saying.
But she had purple hair there. That needs to go, bro.
No, but she's got black hair now or brown hair now.
No, but I'm saying that picture, purple hair. What's going on?
How long ago was that?
Hopefully, it wasn't too recent. When was that?
I can't remember. Hold on, I'm scrolling through it.
It wasn't too far. I didn't scroll too far. It was near.
This is 2020. Come on, we're good.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
But no, she's.
Oh yeah, that one there.
Nice, but my only thing is Love Island. Yeah, if you're gonna get black brothers on there, like shout out Monto. Have you seen Monto?
Yeah, he's one of my boys. But apparently,
Monto,
the girls I'm speaking to.
He went Barking Abbey sixth form. He was in the football academy.
But that's what my boys know. I was like, he looks.
Yeah.
How old is he? Is he older?
He's 25. Yeah, he's 25.
So he would have been.
He was in when we were. Cause I remember. Nah, when we were in that year 8.
Oh, I would have missed him then.
I think or year 9, he was in like sixth form or something like that. Because I remember
11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, when we were in year 10, we were in the second year of sixth form. Last year of sixth form.
No.
We're 22, 25. You said 25.
I think we were in year 8 or year 9. I'm not sure. Maybe year 9.
Because remember, I only joined in year 10.
Maybe year 9. Because I'm not sure if he sat extra year or something like that. But I don't know.
He looked familiar, but I'm saying my boys knew him, innit?
Yeah.
But the girls are not rating him. All my female friends, like, he's got no game. Like, apparently Whitney pressured him or something.
No, but the thing is, let me show you Whitney. I'm going to show you Whitney.
I feel like I like Whitney.
And the thing is, like, for example, you see how I spoke about the way carries herself? Whitney seems like I would love to be her brethren.
Oh, like that thing, but yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you mean.
Oh, this shit is not coming up, but...
What's her name? Whitney? I'm going to try Insta.
My internet's moving slow, but... Yeah, Whitney's, for example, like, the brother on there, Andre, yeah?
Yeah.
He's 21, yeah? Like, when he went on a date with Whitney, he could not handle her. Brother was stuttering. Whitney was just almost, I want to say, she was applying pressure.
But apparently she's just a meaty guy, fam.
Yeah, the French brother. But I think she's actually feeling him. I think she's feeling him. But because at first, when she was with the French brother, Mehdi, yeah? Mehdi and her, when you look at them, you think you two would never be attracted to each other outside the villa. Do you get what I'm saying? But these are pictures. When you see them live on Love Island, yeah?
It's not
what, do you think she's nice?
I'm confused. That's what I put.
Nah, I don't really. But she's good vibes though. That's what I'm saying. She seems like.
Let me look at the highlights. Highlights will tell the real. She's buff. She's buff. Nah, she's buff, bro.
I love it, bro.
Maybe because you watched Love Island and seen that.
How long ago was that?
This is 2022. Come on, she's buff.
Nah, bro.
Ben!
I'm going based on, bro, you're going off highlights.
That's what I'm saying.
With filters.
Is that filters?
There's a filter in that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Listen, the angles, you don't understand. There's a certain mechanism to the angles that's being used.
This is dead. You look like a Nollywood auntie. Whenever girls get that fringe, they look like curtains. That.
I said it before.
Yeah, that
past,
fringe, you don't make sense.
I was telling the man before, yeah. I remember I went to some...
Whitney, you're beautiful though. Whitney, you're a very beautiful woman.
She's got a great personality as well, yeah. Like,
she goes gym, bro. You like that?
I don't think she goes gym. She doesn't really go gym, man. But anyway, yeah. Like, I was saying to the man, yeah. You know, like a couple months ago, I was in some little private party, yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember, obviously, I saw a couple girls I knew,
Yeah.
And I saw one of them. You know them as well, yeah. And I saw one of their friends, and this friend I'd always see, like, because you know when girls or just in general you post your friends' post, don't
Yeah, yeah.
So obviously I might like the post here and there, so I know this girl's face, like the girl's friend's face, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw her, I was like, obviously I got introduced to her, innit,
Mm-hmm.
by our mutual friend, and then I was like, in my head I was thinking, like, I'm not even trying to sound rude or anything, but damn, Instagram's crazy.
Crazy.
Because in my head I was looking at it and I was like, you're not as good as you look on Instagram, you know. No, but it's like it's not and it's not even me trying to like be offensive or anything like that. But it's like, bro, I take everything I see online now with a pinch of salt.
With pinch.
Even yesterday when I was in Box Park, I was with my boy. And someone that walked past, he was like, listen, this is the same person that walked past, yeah. Show me the gram. I said, you're lying. I was like, look at.
Long day.
I'm like, bro, that's why I take everything with a pinch of salt. That's why I was like, you're looking at Whitney there. I'm seeing, obviously, Love Island's not in real life, but it's like, it's live. Cameras.
Live.
There's no lighting, no.
But you know me,
filters.
I feel like the way you're describing Whitney to be personality, that would attract me.
She seems like the type of person whereby it's like, one thing I love about her, she's loyal.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, this is my brethren, so I'm gonna.
Whitney, what's your diary?
I'm gonna back.
Stephen or APG.
But she's with some French brother called Mehdi.
Yeah, man speaks French, bro. Ooh la la. Voulez-vous
But he's older, innit? So, and them two suit because they got strong personalities.
Both of them.
Yeah. So normally,
I thought the Mehdi guy was gay.
I thought that as well. I remember hearing something that Love Island gonna be more inclusive and add more diversity. So, because I thought maybe they're gonna add like gay people to the show.
Or like
I genuinely thought, or bias, because I remember hearing rumors about that. So when he walked in, I genuinely thought that he was maybe like bisexual or something. But then it turns out that obviously he
man said we're talking about Love Island. Alright, okay, cool. From today, man, I'll catch up on Love Island then, innit? I don't think I can catch up.
I caught up on it. Was it last weekend? Yeah, last weekend. I just thought because one of the brother Tyreek, his boys are one of my close brethren, and I've seen and you see when I went to watch Joseph play, he was playing for
the other team,
non-league, innit? Yeah. So I know a couple people that know him, innit? And obviously I already heard before when he was going into Villa. Yeah. I heard obviously he was going in, and obviously I've been known and I've seen him in events whereby what he's doing now in the Villa, he's like that in real life, bro. When it comes to moving to girls,
top striker.
Bro, my boy that
what type of striker? Lewandowski, Aguero, is your poacher?
Just poacher.
Ruud van Nistelrooy, prime.
Yes, no, and that's not even me trying to like. This is just me looking for far and me from what like. For example, my boy, my close boy, I think he's like striker. He's telling me that listen, you think he's telling me that this Tyreek brother, like the way he does it is easy for him.
How do you think I'd be on Love Island?
It can go either two ways. Because no, I don't know. I think you'll be good in terms of like you'll be cool with like everyone. Everyone will love you. The only thing is it's just how the public perceive you. Because the public will have, because that's what I'm saying. People don't know you, so you're a character whereby, for example, people there's gonna be silly people that be out there like, oh, why is man hyping up? But they don't know that that's actually you. That's you. Like for example, or like the way you might say certain things. But I think the producers will love you because, for example, sometimes you look at Love Island, you think. Because obviously everyone knows, or every ex-Islander, every ex-Islander say that sometimes the producer will encourage you to do something because they know that it's gonna get a reaction and it'll be good for TV. Yeah. For example, so let's say for example you and a guy want to link or want to chat. You and a guy, you and one other guy, go for a chat, You and another guy, so there's a couple of a girl, and let's say for example. He's coupled up with her, but you're trying to take his girl, innit? And she's giving you that energy that I don't mind like Stephen, me chatting to you that I'm happy getting to know you as well whilst being in a couple. What if that guy gets annoyed,
You ain't gonna do that. You boy, Ben knows you. Ben knows auntie.
Exactly.
I actually annoy that guy so much. Oh my
Exactly.
days.
So for example, then that's gonna create a scene. So that's good for TV.
Yeah.
That's good for TV.
I think you'd be good on Love Island because I feel like you'd be liked, but your like would be like everyone knows their place with you, so they wouldn't try.
But I saw one brother, yeah, Mitch, yeah. This guy, I can't like, he's so annoying. Some guy called Mitch, yeah.
Is he the one that they're saying that he stitches up guys for girls basically?
That guy, him.
Yeah.
So imagine some guy called Zach came in. So you know Snoochie Shy?
That's his brother.
No. Snoochie, so this is the other guy I'm about to mention. So Snoochie Shy's little brother, Zach, yeah, wanted to start getting to know Mitch's girl that he was coupled up with. And so basically, this is right at the beginning as well.
Yeah.
Mitch got coupled up with a girl called Molly that's just left now. And then after 2 days, brother was like, listen, I'm into you. My door's closed off to everyone else. He was basically he's man marking, he's goal hanging. He wanted to be like, yo.
I'm the Herrera, Eden Hazard.
Yes.
Wherever you go, I go.
Yes. That's exactly how he was.
Yeah.
So then now, Zach came into the villa. He was the first like bombshell, whatever they call it. So Zach is Snoochie Shy's little brother, right? So he come in. Then now he coupled up with Catherine.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he started feeling Molly. So then now, yeah, he then started getting to know Molly. And then that Mitch brother was like, yo, like, why are you now after 2 days in the villa, just 2 days. He's like, oh yeah, why are you getting to know Zach? I feel like it's a bit of a slap in the face. I said, I've given you all my all, like, but then she was like, yo, like, it's only been 2 days. I'm open to getting to know other people. Like, I've only known you for 2 days. Like, what's all this?
Barely even that, yeah.
And so then imagine this Mitch brother, he got annoyed at Zach because it's like, yo, you're just going about just chatting to this girl.
Don't tell me dirty Mac him.
How could so all of a sudden Mitch started talking behind his back, yeah? So then Zach went to confront him while the man was sitting there, yeah? As Zach came to pull Mitch for a chat to just explain that, yo, I'm trying to get to know Molly, man was sitting around, yeah? He was about to sit down and say, yo, Mitch, can we talk about the situation? As he's about to sit down, he said, yo, don't sit down. I was thinking, like, imagine I'm walking about to speak to a brother.
He told Zach, don't sit down.
Yeah, whilst he was sitting down on the man there, he was like, yo, don't come here and sit down next to me. And he called him a snake. I was thinking, if I'm in Love Island personally and a brother like that told me as I'm walking over, don't sit down, I can't lie. I'd be like, who the fuck?
I'll be like, you know me. I'll be like, you look like
listen,
a sit down.
I was like, listen.
I'll sit down. I'll even sit like this.
Yeah,
I say you look like a sit down.
I would sit down one and I'll be like, yo, hold on, just because man them are here. Yeah. Don't start to hype up because listen, you need to calm yourself down.
I'll be like, the cameras. I don't listen. Yeah, don't have. I didn't even. I'll be like, sorry, you say something.
I can't believe that Zach's a good guy because he just.
But do you think you know like Zach would have been like, yeah, don't. But obviously because he's on Love Island, he just kept it cool. Like,
yeah, probably. But more time, I'd probably sit down and I'll be like, yo. Because what Zach was saying was facts at the time. Because he was like, "You've been in here for 2 days. You've only known a girl for 2 days. Like this ain't like the real world. You after 2 days that you're spending.
He gets no play, man. He gets no play. That's why that Mitch guy, whoever is, he gets no play.
And someone like him, I can tell he's got no game. Because whatever new girl that comes in,
do you know what
he's like?
He's the guy that like you try to move to a girl puts him in a friend zone, then girl you now move to this girl. He's getting like in front of girls saying, "Oh, I know what he used to get up to, this, that."
Brother, he even said to Jess, yeah, which Jess is another girl. This is recently. He said to Jess that, yo, is that because Jess was with a guy called Sammy, but then now Sammy's exploring another thing. So then now he's like to Jess, he's basically, because one thing I hate, he's basically talking down on another guy's name to elevate himself on a pedestal. He's got no game. He uses the name of other guys.
This reminds me of a guy from BA. If you might know, I'm not gonna say names, but
he uses the name of other guys instead of just flirting with a girl. Like for me, like personally, if I'm there, yeah, the only time I might mention the guy that she's coupled up with, I'm just be like, yo, are you in a couple with thingy?
Yeah.
She'd be like, cool. Are you open to getting to know people? If she says yeah, cool. his name goes out the window. Now it's just me and you, and we're just conversating. I don't need to be mentioning him. Whereas this mixed guy, I swear down, he's for every guy.
But someone like me, I'd confront Mitch because I'd be like, alright, cool, bro. Here, I wouldn't even let him talk. I'd be like, well, here's what it is, bro. I've heard this, and this. Obviously, not everyone's lying. If you got a problem, say it to my face. I want you to know that me and you, we ain't cool, but we're civil. But I get what you mean about you saying I'd get misunderstood, because even me saying it out loud, what I'd say, the public might think, yo, this guy's on some.
And you gotta remember that Black Twitter is a small minority compared to when watching Love Island. Yeah. So on Twitter, like for example, bare people like us are just chatting about Love Island, yeah. But that's just like maybe tiny percent of people that are watching it. You gotta think about Middle England watching it. USA, all over the world are watching it. I can't
go Love Island, man. I'm too expressive. For you definitely can. You definitely can.
I can't lie. If I go on Love Island, I've got either two ways. Either I'll play it. I don't think I can play it safe though.
You can't play it safe. That's the thing. You gotta go Love Island and make your mark, bro.
But you gotta move smart. But at the same time, if I ever go,
I'd always have an option open on Love Island. Because when people get us to say why you have an option, I'm like, the whole game is to stay there for as long as you can. You have to have a second option.
The whole game is to find love as well.
Yeah. No, yeah, but the game is to stay there as long as you can until you're in the final. Is it 4-3?
Yeah. Final.
And then
you
lock in. You lock in. Yeah. Because right now it sounds like it's still, if you know what I'm talking about, it sounds like survival of the fittest right now, where you could go at any time. So just make sure you have that one that you can lean on.
Right now, the only couple that everyone looks at is like the strongest is Ella and Tyreek. So you know the brother that I just spoke about. That's a striker basically. Tyreek and Ella, obviously, them two are together. But even with Tyreek, I think there's something called Casa Amor. Like, do you know about that?
Yeah. They're both going to different villas.
Yeah. I think if there's, because Casa Amor's that's when they bring out the real clean. Yeah. So I can imagine Tyreek, if he goes into that Casa Amor and the clean thing there, yeah. Jesus. I can imagine Ella being good and being like, do you know what? I've got Tyreek.
So.
I can imagine that.
These model type babes.
I'll put my money on now, because the way I can't lie, he's got a
twanged.
He's got to run his finger, man. He's got to run his finger. He's played it smart. But do you know? He's played it smart because he's kept it honest. But at the same time, the way he's flipped it on her is like, now, like she gets annoyed at him, but it's like she can't do anything.
Yeah.
And he's played it smart.
Yeah, when you're honest from the get go, you can't be like, oh, you surprised.
But I rate it though, because he's mad honest to the point whereby it's like, because I don't know if I'll be this honest if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Like, he said that, listen, I like you, but I've never had a girlfriend in my life, so I'm not used to sticking to one woman. So naturally, when I'm chatting to one girl and it's going great, it's like, it's weird because now he feels like he needs to go on to the next challenge.
Yeah.
Which sounds mad because I 100% get where it's coming from. I feel like that.
It's a man thing,
I feel like that. So, but then most men wouldn't admit that to a girl.
No, but
especially
he's smart.
on Love Island.
He's smart.
And just before he said that, he was complimenting her, and then he said that. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's smart. That's smooth. That's the best way to do it.
That's smart.
That's the best way to do it. You got to soften her up and then give her the blow. But remember, like, okay, I've said what I said, but the real.
I'm still with you right now.
The real's the real.
But at the same time, if I'm being honest, like if someone comes in, that's my time.
The only reason I wouldn't go Love Island, I just think the rep that comes with it after, like, you'd be known as a Love Island character. You get what I'm saying?
See, and this is where they said that the aftercare part, whereby they were like, because you know, after when you had a few islanders that committed suicide, all this sort of stuff, like the pressure. Like,
even damning India, they're not damning India, they're just damning India from Love Island. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's up to, but the thing is, if it comes, the money if it comes with the brand deals that it's come with.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm not eating.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, listen, I can be Benjamin from Love Island, but if I got that milli deal, call me whatever you want. I've got $1 million in the bank. You're there commenting on your whatever you're on. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I can't. I don't think. Yeah.
But I think the mental health aspect is a serious thing though, because, as I mentioned, aftercare, you had islanders that commit suicide because they can't deal with, for example, people commenting, people saying this or that.
Yeah, they're gonna read all the tweets when they come back.
Yeah, like even like you imagine, even though I can imagine, I'll probably search my name and put Love Island next to it. You can see everything from what they said from the beginning to the end. Do you get what I'm saying?
To the end.
So like, even like you can't, and in this society you can't win. As much as people are gonna I love you, you're always gonna see the negative comments. You're always gonna see the negative comments. That's just the way of life.
That's funny. I'm gonna try to catch up with you with me. Yeah, I just couldn't care less about Love Island, bro. I'm just like,
Do you know what it is? Just nothing to watch on TV nowadays. And I thought, you know what? Because you know I've been normally the first couple seasons. I used to watch Love Island like religiously, but then obviously life, I'm busy, and then it just seems like the last 2 seasons I haven't watched.
yeah,
So then it's only this season whereby I thought, obviously, because I know of that guy Tariq,
yeah.
because he's boys with a couple of my brethren. That's when I thought, you know what? Let me just watch it.
Let me just try
And then,
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
so then I thought, it was pretty entertaining still. That's why I was like, yeah, why not, man? But yeah, man, Love Island, 100%. If you're watching Love Island, if you haven't, you should definitely watch it still. You should definitely watch it.
It's cool, man. Anyways, guys, put in the comments.
Oh yeah, quickly, what do you think about have you heard the Stormzy and Fredo tune?
It was dead.
You think so?
Fredo was good, but I've been saying it for time. No one wants to believe it, but finally Twitter saying it.
I think you're a hater in terms of Dave and that Splinter tune is the tune still.
You think so?
It's a tune, bro. It's a tune. It's a vibe, man. Splinter.
Need to listen to it again. But what did you think about the Stormzy tune?
Stormzy tune is Stormzy tune doing the Stormzy tune, isn't it? I think it's Storm. Do you know what it is? It's
People on Twitter find this what I'm saying. You listen to the Stormzy tune once, you don't go back to it. I think it's more for the video. Right now, that's what Stormzy's
Yeah,
at.
but I feel like it's just him sending out a message like, listen, listen, you little boys that are speaking about me online, you need to relax.
But I rate Stormzy, but I hope it comes out. I rate Stormzy. I just don't think, I think musically, we're at a place where the sound has gone past him, if that makes sense. He's still trying to find what sound we're in.
Nah, because he's got tunes that hide and seek.
Yeah, but you see hide and seek.
And just because he's not rapping, for example, because he's decided to evolve his sound, now all of a sudden there's a problem.
No, I never said it was a problem.
But that's the issue that guys are having with him. Guys don't want to, I don't know if they don't want to admit it or...
What do you feel? So when you say he's evolved, I'm just saying he's rapping.
No, he's not rap. His sound has changed.
What's the hide and seek tune again? It was
Is that hide and seek?
Yeah, sure. But have you ever listened? I'm not even saying, have you listened?
No, but the thing is that you know me. I listen to Blade Brown. I'm not going to listen to them sort of tunes.
Okay.
Even though I have a whole playlist. Is that hide and seek? Yeah, that's a tune. If that was on the radio, I'm listening to that. It's a good vibey tune.
It's a good book.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like
I've never listened. I've never put it on.
Because you're looking at him as Stormzy, gang signs and prayers. So for example, we don't look at Drake as, I don't know, what's his most...
But they've been hating on Drake recently on this media. I don't know why. I think they're trying to hate on Drake now.
No, but I feel like, but that's what I'm saying. They're looking at Drake in terms of nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same.
Like, whereas man's changed. Like Kendrick, you're gonna be still looking at him as To Pimp a Butterfly, like
Good Kid, Mad City, yeah.
Or who else? Like name another artist. I don't know. J. Cole. You're gonna look at him the same way as or Born Sinner. Do you get what I'm saying? So like these artists are gonna.
But was the tune good? I don't think the tune was good. I just think it was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah, I just think it was. I'm not saying it was bad.
There's nothing. I think special. because you see two big artists on the track. Obviously, you're instantly expecting something that's wow.
But it wasn't.
But do you know what I was thinking of though? When Clash come out, I heard the same thing. When Clash come out, Stormzy and Dave, that tune, when that come out, I remember man saying similar stuff.
You think so?
When Clash came out.
I thought Clash, I think Clash was calm, but when that Clash came out, I think everyone around me was saying this is a hit, like they were loving it.
I'm sure there was people saying that it's not all that.
There was some, but I think the majority was more.
I feel like you're saying that now because of the reaction it gets now. But like I don't think it wasn't because remember the song tunes just come out. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Clash, I feel like it grew a little, and then it warmed up to it. It did what it was. So it was like, for example, obviously I get Stormzy, Fredo, Cole, whatever. Yeah. But
who quickly do you want to see on this Huss album if he has any features?
I don't know. I'm not the biggest J Huss fan.
I know, but
I don't really like. I don't like. For example, as soon as it comes out, I'm not gonna run to it. He's not really. He's not. But I don't know. Like I will probably see Burna Boy. I'll love to see Burna Boy and J House
He's
together.
definitely in it.
He has to be.
We saw that video.
I'd love to see Dave on it. Who else? I'd love to see his sister on it. Him and his sister.
Ice-T Jam.
Yeah.
I want to see Georgia Smith on it.
Yeah, I think
I want to see More Stack on it.
Yeah.
I want to see Rich on it.
I
lied. I want to see Chip on it. Chip hasn't dropped music in a while.
Yeah, I don't see Chip on it. I don't see Chip on it.
This is just me though. I'm not saying how I would see it.
I think I can see Rich going on it.
What about Deep? I can see Young Ads on it, you know.
No, I can't see Young Ads on it still. I don't think J House. I don't think there'll be that many features as well. Because we already named like 5.
No, we're also really saying what we.
Oh
what
done
this
yeah. But yeah, for me, I don't know. If I'm being honest, even like, I was speaking to my boys on when we were out. When I put that, who was it? Who told you? Like the tune that.
It's hard.
If I'm being honest, it's not. I think it's a cool tune. It's a cool tune, but at the same time, like I said, it's not Song of the Summer, bro. I heard it out, and it was a vibe. But as I mentioned, bro, it's not Taliban's, bro. When I was out, it's not Taliban's.
So
different reaction.
The reaction, it was different.
But obviously there's 2 different types of sounds and the songs, but it's like the reaction for Taliban's is just on a whole nother level. You get what I'm saying?
The Chris Brown remix. The different remix.
Is the Chris Brown remix? Oh, just leave the remixes, man. Actually, no. Do you know what? Yeah, if that helps the artist, you know, cool. But I'm not listening to that, man.
Yeah, I just want to say
because it's the same thing with that Peru tune, the Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, no one listens to that version.
Yeah, but the Ed Sheeran version, I'm like, no one's gonna listen to it, but Ed is doing it because he's trying to help him. Trying to help him and
same with Rema and Selena Gomez.
Exactly. Like no, like that calm.
I
didn't even know that there was a Selena Gomez until I saw it on a billboard.
I put it on made you think. Yeah, I made you think. I was like, oh, you need to. Do you see him? I must have put. Oh, this is hilarious because no one listens to this version. So it made you think. Must have added me like, oh, bro, get out of your little circle, dude. If it's number one, that means that obviously other people listen. And I said, bro, I don't discount that, but as a Nigerian, someone who's goes to Nigeria and back, I'm telling you, like. This one isn't played. Like that version might be played, but when it gets to Selena's thing, we switch it.
It's played on
turn it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like no one's gonna play out the Selena and he was like fairs, but yeah. But one thing I want to say, you know, me and Ben talk about quality of music. So obviously you're talking about Who Told You. I don't know if you heard the Christian remix on TikTok or something. I haven't heard it. It's very meaty. But so a lot of people were sharing it, but a lot of people were like against it, like, yo, this is media, as a Christian you shouldn't do this. Which again, if you're not God, but anyways, he must have went on Insta on a rant on his story, saying that you lot self-righteous, you lot are hypocrites, that you might not saying you don't like it because you're jealous that I made it, blah blah blah. But my point was, because we have to enter, and I don't even want to talk about this soon. But he said something about like, he just contradicted himself, and I was laughing because he was like, oh, you might not say you don't listen, you might shouldn't be listening to secular music anyways. But I'm like, that don't make sense because for you to remix the song,
you must have listened to the.
Anyways, but yeah, I just want to say
we're all hypocrites. Let's end this on a note that we're all hypocrites.
Yeah, so I just want to say, guys, that at the end of the day, if you release music, don't say it's Christian music and try to manipulate us. Because if it's trash, it's trash. I'm still gonna say it's trash, and it's come from a Christian. You can't say. And can we get this right? Me and Ben have always said this. There's a difference between a remix and a cover. You covered it. You didn't remix the song. Because all they said is, we said Christians don't dance. That's not a remix.
That's a remix.
No, that's not a remix to me.
That's a remix.
Because the song structure, everything was the same.
No, because a cover is basically when you rap the whole song.
No, a cover is that you sing it, or you can change, you can alter it a bit.
Yeah, but that's the sound. But changing the lyrics, he changes. That's a remix.
No, that's one lyric. Does that count as remix to you?
No, but what was his verse after? He didn't rap the same verse.
Just like.
Is that a remix? Because he didn't rap about Pum Pum and the girl exactly. So that's a remix. A cover is when you actually rap the actual tune. But for example, when Georgia Smith, done, you know the colours of the Black Girl tune.
Pen Black Girl. Yeah, that's a remix though.
Was that a remix or her doing a cover?
It was a remix. She had her own verse and the
exactly. It goes to that's a remix. So he did the same thing. That's a remix.
I don't know if he did a verse. All I heard was the chorus. Chorus was dead. Hey, yo, I know one, you know.
Yeah, Palm Oil died, innit?
Palm Oil. But they'll listen to me, bro. Man, them are going gym for this.
I go gym, man.
No, but Ben's different. Ben buys blueberries and that for snacks. Yes,
Blueberries. What's some blueberries? I need to buy some chicken, man.
Me, I'm buying like what am I buying? Like apple crumble,
Custard creams.
custard creams.
Oh yeah, we'll add to the playlist quickly.
Oh yeah.
Before we head off.
Man. I've got better songs I can add today, man.
Let me add.
I got my album of the year, by the way, so far.
What's it? Avelino.
No, Killer Mike.
I'm not listening to that. If I'm being honest, I don't listen to none. I don't listen to Little Sims.
No,
none of these
American
guys.
rapper.
I know. I saw him on the Joe Budden podcast. I don't listen to none of these people.
No, I
can't lie. I'm a hype beast listener. Do you get what I'm saying? I listen to the main, but not all the.
No, but Ben, I promise
I've got my selected.
You will like
artists.
this, Ben. I as your co-podcaster host, tell you will like this one.
I'll try and listen to it, but
No, we don't even remember what's his name.
Huh? What?
What's his name?
What?
The artist.
What artist?
That you want to listen to. I told you to listen to. I said you won't remember it.
It's Killer Mike. I know he was on the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh yeah, first.
Yeah.
Okay. My rap would be.
I thought he was an NFL player when I looked at him on the podcast. No, generally.
Nah, hear it. My rap would be Killer Mike, Down by Law.
Killer
Mike, Down by Law. And
Down by Law, yeah. CeeLo Green, and
then my Cage Birds Feels would be Undercover Lover. It's by Tay Iwa, Tay. Undercover Lover. Baby, have you seen it?
Tay
Iwa, yeah, my man.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen that. I told you I'm a hype beast / street.
Yeah, no, I'm all the underground.
I'm underground, but it depends on who. I'm very selective, man. I can't be asked to be finding new artists.
I'll put you on, Ben, man. Don't worry about it.
What am I adding? Let me check what I've been listening to on repeat. I'm going to add. Echo's mad. I'm adding Fecky Wigman.
Is that song looks hard? I need to listen to it.
Wigman. No. Are you talking about the newest one?
The newest one or not?
It's Flowers. That's Flowers. Wigman came out before Flowers. The newest one was alright, but Wigman's that's my tune, especially in the gym. Wigman, I like that tune. And then my Cage Bird Feels. Let me add. I'm gonna add Rema. Calm Down. Add that anyway. That's a lot. I know that.
Calm Down. I thought you were gonna put the new one that everyone's busting about.
When Calm Down comes on, it's a vibe, man.
Baby, no, I'm talking about what's it called? Charm. Everyone's loving Charm.
Charm. What's Charm? Maybe I know it.
I haven't
heard that, man. I don't really go to Afro beats like that, you know. It's whatever comes out. I still listen to rap, but it's just the rap as well. No, my phone's popping off. Anyway, that's episode 34.
We out, guys. Please, we tell you,
comment,
when we drop,
subscribe,
comment, and subscribe. You better watching. You're not liking, you're not commenting, subscribing, and please follow the Twitter as well, man. Drop a lot of gems there.
Yeah, man.
And when we ask questions, don't DM us, man. I mean, don't send it to us. Put it on the page. Let's interact.
Shout out to everyone listening around the world.
Exactly.
Shout out to all the beautiful girls in Toronto. Listening. Shout out you, lot, man. I've got a couple people in Toronto now.
Yeah, sir.
But yeah, episode 34.